Should be live, I think. Good morning, Jason. How's it going this Friday? Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, Mark. It is good to see you, Deeds. It is early. Actually, it's weird. It's 6:30. It's an hour later for me, but
Yeah, nice.
coming to you live from Sandy, Utah, and
Sandy.
it's dark here still.
Yeah,
And so yeah, it's been great, man. What's good, dude?
nothing. Just a nice, cozy Friday. We've got high temperature, 91 degrees. Right now it's 72. I skipped the walk this morning, went and got the family some Starbucks. They have a special going on for $7. You get a Starbucks drink and a bakery item. So you gotta do that. So I'm doing a pumpkin spice cold brew this morning, cold foam. Really excited about it.
Cold foam.
What are you drinking this morning?
Trenta cold brew, light ice, two caramel, two vanilla, add shot. That's the way to get the day started.
Headshot. That's it. That'll do it. Good morning,
Yeah.
Adam and Thomas, both checking in this morning. How's it going today?
What's good, Squeegee Tom? Adam, how are you, buddy? It's uh and Chuck D in the house too. What's everybody up to?
CD, good morning.
What are you up to today, Deets?
Oh, today, I've already got I got the trailer out of the garage. I'm ready to go. I got a driveway cleaning with a window cleaning package on top of it. So I'm going to clean driveway, curb, sidewalk, front walkway, take the screens out, clean the screens, clean the windows, put the screens back in, collect a paycheck, and be happy. So I got like a 3.5 to a 5.5 hour job today. Really excited because I am getting started at like 9 in the morning, 8:30, so it's gonna be early. I'll be done by about 12. She's in a good part of town, so she's got a lot of. It's a big neighborhood, big houses, a lot of windows, a lot of driveways, and it's right up my alley. So she's got a really thick Egyptian accent, so it's one of those where I initially got the call, and I'm like, "Yep, she's gonna balk at the price. I better give her an estimate over the phone, pre-qualifier." And she was cool. She was cool. Sent her the estimate. I did a 360 view of the house instead of going out, even though I'm a big if you can go out and estimate it. But because of the thick Egyptian accent, I was like, nah, I'm not going to drive the 12 minutes or 15, whatever it was. I'm just going to bid her over the phone. So I took the 4 pictures, sent it. She approved it, and she even forgot to click because I have it broken down like driveway cleaning, window cleaning, screen cleaning. Bam, that's the price. Well, she declined the screen cleaning, so I texted her back a few minutes after she accepted it, like, "Hey, just this is Mark. I don't know if it was an accident or if you forgot to click the screen cleaning, because some people who are nitpicky will take out the screens or just clean the bottom windows, not the top. Those kind of people." So I initially thought she was going to start getting red flags, but turns out nope, I forgot to do it. By the way, I sent my quote over, or your quote over to my son. He's a contractor. He said it looks really good. He's going to be calling you in the future. So that being said, it turned a really wishy-washy customer estimate lead into a buying client with possible referrals. So that also goes to show, just answer your phone, and even if they've got a thick Egyptian accent and it seems kind of fishy, just kind of walk into that quote. Just be careful, send the estimate because you might win it. So I got lucky. She's got a lot of windows, a lot of screens. So it's gonna be a nice ticket. I'm in a good mood about Starbucks this morning. So everything is cool. You got a flight today?
No, I picked up Julian last night, if that's what you're
Oh,
asking.
okay, that's awesome.
Um,
Yeah,
So I picked him up last night. His flight was a little late. He got in about 9:50, almost 10 o'clock, which is kind of a drag. Uh, yeah, it's been a weird couple days here. I
interesting. Oh
got
yeah, without using keywords that'll get
yeah.
flagged. It's been very interesting in your radial area. So
Yeah, I
sorry to
came in.
hear how everything's
Yeah,
going.
it's been wild. I came in on Wednesday. Um, it was awesome. I got into town and I started texting with three cleaners. I started texting with Jake Van O. I started texting with Nick Coletti and James Riley. And my room wasn't ready, so I'm in a group text with those three, and just having a good time, getting ready to go to lunch. I go to lunch and I sit down, and then I get a text about what happened at Utah Valley University. And to be honest with you, Art, I wasn't really familiar with that guy. I wasn't familiar with um anything.
Sure.
The first I really knew about that dude was when I watched the South Park, and then I even had to Google
Mhm.
why everybody thought it was funny. Um, the Cartman
Yeah.
thing, why when he
Yeah.
was doing that.
Yep.
So, I was taken aback, and I just kind of came home on Wednesday and just chilled. After I got packed up my food, came back to the hotel, there was cops everywhere, rolling around the city, and I'm in a huge unfamiliar rental car. My rental car, I prepaid for a freaking little midsize that will just get me and Julian around to and from.
Beep
The
beep.
car, beep beep is right. The car that I
Yeah.
paid for last week is not available, so they put me into a Grand Wagoneer, bro.
So what? Oh, Grand Wagoneer. Not bad.
Yeah,
Okay, I was
huge.
about to bitch. Yeah.
No.
Because
So,
I threw a fit at my rental guy. I gave him the whole
yeah,
Seinfeld
but
thing.
so
What's the point of a
they put me
reservation?
into this big fat ass Grand Wagoneer. The only
Boop.
problem is that they're charging me, even though I already prepaid. They give you the money back, but you don't get it for 5 to 10 business days, and then they charge another card.
God
So
damn
I'm
it.
like, bullshit. Yeah. So I'm out $420, but now I'm also getting charged $520 because you're charging me an extra $20 a day. This
Yeah,
is
platinum.
this is bullshit. I was heated.
Oh
So
yeah. That's yeah, that sucks.
that was not a fun thing.
Well, take
But
it four-wheeling.
yeah, no. So you know what they told me? They made me sign a waiver saying that I wouldn't stand on the roof. I said,
Oh,
excuse.
yeah.
He goes, yeah, we need to make sure that you don't stand on the roof. And I said, why would I stand on the roof? And he says, well, a lot of people like to get on the roof and take pictures. And I said, oh my God, what is wrong with people, bro? Like,
That Ansel Adams, that photographer back in the early 1900s, he
make
had
me
like a
sign a
12
waiver
foot
that I'm not gonna
A-frame.
make me stand
Yeah.
a waiver that I'm not
Please do
gonna
not
stand on the roof.
stand to take pictures of the rocks, please. That's
Yeah.
pretty good. You know,
So
interesting.
that was Wednesday. Yeah, and then yesterday was outstanding.
Cool.
I
Did you
woke
guys go
up.
to did you go to Outback Steakhouse?
I did not.
Okay.
Yesterday I went out with Nick Coletti. He took me out to this area called Daybreak. It's in one area of
Okay.
town. It's out by some mountains, like Salt Lake City
Yeah.
area. I don't know the area, so I don't know where I was going.
The
But just
Jebediah Smith 3 Mountains.
yeah. Well, it's cool that the area that I'm in particular is sandy. There's mountains on the east and then there's mountains on the west. And if you
Yeah.
go, like, the highway separates all of it. So it's like
Cool.
it's very unique. Yeah, it's
Yep.
pretty amazing. 420. So it's a very beautiful city. And I'm sorry, I was ADD.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
I'm going through the to see who's in here. Jason Rain
Comments.
says he's in Philly. Tyler Levi Smith, Craig Hensel, he's the one who's telling me about 420. Squeegee
Yeah.
Tom and Jake Van O. He said they caught the killer 7 a.m. There will be a press
Oh my
conference.
God. Awesome. That's the first time hearing of it.
Yeah, so
Good news.
like to get messages at the end of the day. Anyway, so back
Yes.
to Nick taking me out to this city called Daybreak. It was absolutely beautiful. It's a bunch of uniquely
Shops. There's a lot of shops.
No, it was all houses. It was all houses,
Okay.
but it was I don't know how to describe it. It's all new homes and they're all pretty and
Like
they're all
ET
cookie
cookie cutter neighborhood.
It is, but they're
Yeah.
all different. They're all different. Like they have different window counts, different colors, different it was cool.
Randoms. Yeah.
And Shakespeare's Daybreak is the South, I don't know what that word is. Utah. Oh,
Jordan,
South
Utah.
Utah. And then
He's a mile away.
it was cool. We had a bunch of stuff. It was exterior only on that house. And
Cool.
Nick and I had some fun. I got a chance to visit with him. Nick's got a bunch of interests. And I met him 2 years ago at the Huge briefly. And when I knew I was coming out to Utah, I reached out to him, Jake, and I would tell them. But when I found out that Nick was the closest to where I was going to be staying, I reached out to him first.
Sure.
So after we did that house, he took me up to another area, and I don't know what area that was. But we did another beautiful monster home. It was tucked in like the base of a mountain. So we're driving
Built into the mountain. That's awesome.
Felt like it. So we're
Yeah.
driving up this road. It's like a main road. And then at the end of the road, it literally is the mountain. And
Plateau. Yeah.
I told Nick, I was like, bro, this feels like I'm in a Jeep commercial or something. Like, all
That's
right,
it.
get ready to lift your spirits, and then you just drive straight up.
You
Uh,
don't, yeah, you don't go to Utah and get a Metro Geo. You get the
yeah.
fucking Grand Wagoneer, dude.
So
Canyonero.
it was dope, dude, and
Dope.
it was really cool. And Nick was saying, hey, it's kind of fun to watch somebody else see something for the first time because I'm getting
Yeah.
excited, and I think I'm in awe of its beauty. And
Right.
and
Reminds me of every time my wife lifts her shirt up. I'm like, ah, it's like, it's beautiful. And that's what you got to experience, like
I
for the first
did.
time though, the colors like
It
Pocahontas, colors of
feels
the
like the
mountain.
first time.
Feels like the very first time. I
You
mean, you're
got
from
it,
Arizona,
dude.
so you see natural beauty everywhere, but Utah's different because I mean, they have mountains too, but
No,
everything's
it's
50 miles
completely
away.
different.
Beautiful.
It's completely different, and I haven't seen anything like this in years. It reminds me of
Cool.
a little bit of Denver, with the exception of the mountains are closer. I mean, they're like in your face, dude. They're
Mm.
pretty
That's why I
badass.
said like up in the shirt. Yeah, the badass in your face.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So that was that. Yeah. Nick and I, hung out in between jobs. We pulled over and had a quick smoke break and relaxed and talked a little bit, got to know each other a little better. He showed me about this little Jordan River that like flows through the city that's also connected to a bike path. And it was
Oh,
pretty
cool.
bitchin'. It was pretty bitchin'. Uh
Nice. Utah's a beautiful state.
It is, dude. And what's cool is I'm gonna be back here in 2 weeks, but I'm gonna be in a different city, 45 minutes away from here. And
Huh.
Jake told me that that's a great spot to be at too. So I'm excited to be there. It'll be fun.
Yeah, well, it sounds like a really cool time.
So speaking of Jake, after Nick dropped me off yesterday, I didn't realize we were doing two houses, and he put me to work on the second house. Obviously, I worked on both houses, but the second house was larger, and we got some work in, cleaned some gutter or some window wells, some basement wells. I don't have many of those in Phoenix. Um,
Yeah,
did a little ladder work, did a little not too much. He did the majority of the nonsense. But I did some, and we had a lot of fun. And then after he dropped me off, I was exhausted, and I was like, man, I hadn't really eaten anything all day. I don't drink water, which is a shame. But I was tired and I was starving. And directly across the
mhm.
street from me is this place called Legends. It's like a sports bar. And I love me some chicken wings. Chicken wing. So
Wang.
chicken
Blue
wings.
cheese or ranch? Blue cheese or
I
ranch?
went ranch last night, but I don't need either, to be honest. I can go straight up. I
Straight
do
up.
blue cheese too. Yeah, straight up. Now tell me.
Do you want to have hot wings together? No, no, no.
So
Not if
it's
you're
cool.
dipping ranch.
I went and got the chicken wings, and then Jake texted and he's like, "Hey, dude, you want some company?" And Jake Van O came out, and we shot the
Cool.
shit and sat down and had a couple beverages and had some dinner, and I got to know him. And yeah, we watched a little football and just shot the shit for, I don't know, an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. It was
Cool.
it turned out to be a very lovely day. And it's been a really great
Awesome.
experience so far, other than Wednesday. Tragedy happens, and
Yeah.
you don't know where you're gonna be when tragedy happens, and it just so happened that I was uh somewhat close in that vicinity.
Close. Yeah. Absolutely
But
nuts.
yeah. Utah is beautiful though, man. There's flags everywhere. And big old flags whipping in the wind. You can just hear, like, if you're parking or going into a store or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
that sound. It just makes me happy. It makes me feel proud.
Canyonero.
It's a cool sound.
Yeah. Got the flag whipping in the wind. It's a beauty. And
Yeah. So I don't really
yeah,
have any
so
on the agenda today. I'm gonna do some lunch with a couple of the fellas. We're gonna get out and go hang out in a little area called Draper, and get some bites
Draper
to eat and chill.
Dubois. That's for Craig. But yeah, I got a funny story. This week I was pressure washing the driveway, and this little Greek old lady about Danny DeVito height and her little old husband, cute little couple. And so I'm the reason this anyway, I'm cleaning and blasting, cleaning the front sidewalk, and water shoots up my leg and hits me. Whatever. I'm like, damn it! That's the first time it's happened in years, so that was interesting to say the least. But as I'm getting ready to leave and collect the check, and they're like, "Oh, it looks so amazing, darling. Oh, that's so great. Can I ask you a question?" They had me come in and take their drapes down. They're like, "Could you mind taking down their carpets or our drapes?" So I had to take their curtains down. I didn't have to, but I offered too nice. I tried to deject and like I'm kind of dirty. I've got mud all over my legs and stuff. But that little old lady talked me into it, and so I had to at first I was like, no, because I don't like to come in and I'm gross and you could have a Tiffany lamp. She goes, no, my Tiffany lamp is not near the. I was like, oh, of course, typical. She had one. But yeah, so dirty ass me is standing on this lady's, beautiful sofa, trying to get these curtains down. So did a little bit of window cleaning yesterday or the day before for a little old lady as far as insides. But she's like, now you can just come back next week and put them back up. Just give us a call and head over. I was like, no, ma'am. You go ahead and text me because I'm gonna forget to call you. I will purposely forget to call you to come out. Just call me when they're clean.
Yeah.
So in order to keep that customer, I'm gonna do them again. But she's signed up for window cleaning here right before Thanksgiving, so she's already got that signed up. So she kind of leveraged me to do the curtains. So it's curtains, fun stuff.
Yeah, I don't curtains.
Hmm.
Um,
It's the
I used
first
to
time for me.
offer, yeah, I used to offer like a blind cleaning or stuff like that.
Hmm.
Um, I ran into a house where I told this lady I would clean her blinds. And then I
Sure.
realized once I got there, I realized that they were like the old Kmart or like
Snap, crackle, pop.
the aluminum blinds, like the little
Yeah,
flimsy, you know what I
yeah,
mean?
ready to
And
go.
they had been
Cat
caked with
attack.
dirt. Yeah, and I couldn't do anything with it. And I was like, lady,
Get new fucking blinds, lady.
yeah, these are from
That's it.
1984 and they've got dirt from 1992 and
Yeah.
I can't clean these. And
Yep.
yeah, so that was a really horrible experience, and I ended up still having to try to clean them because I was new in business and I didn't want to
Oh yeah.
have a bad review. And it took me hours to clean, like 2 hours to clean the fucking blinds,
Damn.
and it was like I don't know, $40 or something ridiculous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I didn't charge enough, and so it just made it for a miserable experience. And I just as a business owner, I made the executive decision to not clean blinds anymore.
Oh yeah. You live and you learn. I that little old lady, Danny DeVito lady, held that check to her chest. Was like, "Can you do one little small favor for me?" It's like, "God damn it, I'm not gonna get that check, am I, until I do it." So yeah, she's gonna get them cleaned. That's gonna be fun. And also, last week, I'm walking out of Randall's with like a chocolate croissant and a drink for my wife. And as I'm walking out to my truck, it's parked in the parking lot. A car whips into like the parking lane, and instead of just pulling into a parking lot, she sees a spot next to mine and pulls like a big U-turn to make it in there. And so I'm watching her. I'm like, she's gonna hit my truck. She's gonna hit. Pull your phone out, damn it! And then boom, she hit it. I'm like, mother f! So I like screamed it out. I'm like, oh bad. So I walked up, and, like took the phone out, taking pictures, and man, this lady tried to do a hard left, slammed into the back quarter panel of the truck. Just nudged up some of the sticker I've got because the whole thing is wrapped. That was my biggest worry. But I heard the big crunch and I was like, ah. All I could think about besides screaming was like Marcellus Wallace in Pulp Fiction, where he looks over at them like oh he's on the crosswalk and they hit him with the car. That's how my truck felt. Also, the whole keying a car. Yeah, that was just terrible. Bad experience. Don't watch your car get hit by another car in a parking lot. But I got her driver's license insurance. I was like, normally I'd sue you for $250 million, but today I'll settle for 175 bucks. So she was like, okay. It's like, yeah. So I got to buff out the scratch and be good on that. But
She
it's a
showed
weird
up at your
week.
front door, right?
No, 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 that would have been
I,
weird.
I thought
No,
somebody was showing up at your front door to drop off a check.
no, she Zelled me the check.
Oh,
She called me, right? I'm like, all right, cool, I got your number. So I called her back and says, the driver you are calling is unsubscribed. And I was like, lady, I can't call you. Give me another number. What's your husband's number? So I called her husband. I'm like, hey, Pedro, your wife hit my truck. Yeah, just letting you know, I got insurance. Thanks. So long story short, That was really, really heated just because I had saw it go down. I had called it, I had witnessed it. And luckily the lady didn't try to run or anything, or I would have thrown my phone at her back window. But yeah, just weird, you know. And I think she was going in for Quest diagnostic blood work. So I was like thinking, damn it, she's going in for a Starbucks because I'm holding my Starbucks. I'm like, damn it. But you know, stuff happens. But I was really cool about it after the fact because I at least took her picture, had a driver's license, insurance. She's like, I can't Zelle. I already reached my $2,000 limit today. I'm like, Jesus. This
Yeah,
lady's telling me she's unemployed.
two
How does
grand to them.
yeah? How does she already spend it? Like, how that's weird.
Shoot,
But anyway, they were
tell her to
nice.
come wash her windows.
Well, she was like, "Do you fix driveways?" Like, I have a crack in my driveway. I was like, "It's just pressure washing on the side of the truck and the shirt. I pressure wash. If your windows need clean." Like, she was trying to get like hire me to do something instead of dealing with it. She's like, "How much do you think that costs?" It's like probably $900 to fix that whole sticker. $900? I don't have a job. It's like, well, I don't have a problem with that. You know, you decided to go to Starbucks today or whatever. So yeah, pretty aggravating, but it turned out nice. They ended up paying for the damage, so I'm gonna get some sealant or something on there and get it taken care of. But yeah, strange stuff.
Nice. So,
Yeah.
in our little travels, or in my travels over the summer, in our travel this summer, at the end of the summer at the Huge, I collected some stickers and some fun things. And Craig was, "Hey Grace, what up? Your hubby reached out to me yesterday, but I was an hour late responding. So let
Thomas
him know I'm gonna
Wilson.
give him a holler back." I did holler back, but it was way later
Holla,
than
holla, holla,
he
holla,
sent
holla,
the
holla,
message.
holla, holla.
So anyways, as I was saying, I brought some of the stickers and goodies with me from that I've collected this summer.
Cool.
It was cool to be able to give Nick a couple of those stickers. And then, yeah, that's Jake already nailed it on the head. Um, uh, and I brought the postcards that Craig was kind enough to give us when we were at the Huge, and one of the
Cool.
rolling with the window cleaner stickers too. Um, and when I was in Nashville over the summer, Johnny Albrighty gave me like a bunch of key light up keychains that say Albright window cleaning or
All
Albright
bright,
exterior
all bright, all
cleaning.
bright.
Yeah, right. And so I made sure that I brought a couple of things with me to give to Jake and to James if they wanted it, or to Nick. So that was really cool. It made me feel like a little mini Santa, even though it wasn't, you know, 12-foot
Sandy.
poles or anything. It was just, little tiny things, but it's still fun to
Yeah.
be bringing little things for our friends.
Tchotchkes. Little tchotchkes.
Yeah, and it's, our friends appreciate it. It puts a smile
Yeah.
on their face, and it makes them think of a time that they've either spent with that person, or makes them think of a memory that they have. And um,
I've got a
to
memory.
watch Jake actually smile when I hand him this keychain, it is something tiny, but it was
Yeah.
it was fun. Um,
Yep.
and you know what?
Yep.
Jake and I sat down for, like I said, like about 90 minutes, and the conversation
Cool.
was great, dude. We had it was, as Craig would say, the flow was going, man. It went everywhere from window
Thank you.
cleaning to pro football, travel. He just got back from Greece, to
Cool.
college football, just all over the place. We talked industry, growth, what's going on in the future, what both of us think that is, where trends are going in our business, in our industry. You know,
Sure.
it was a really fun time to get an opportunity to spend with him. Um, Again, yesterday was a weird day though. Julian was flying out of Sky Harbor, Phoenix Sky Harbor, and into Utah. And
Hmm.
yesterday, Air Force
Utah.
Two was at
Those.
both of them.
Oh,
So both
neat. So a lot of
airports, yeah. So both airports
waiting.
were a little funky. They have, it was
Whoa,
just a shit
whoa,
show.
whoa, whoa.
Yeah, it was a shit show.
Whoa, whoa. Yeah, that's fun.
So
Oh, don't forget
luckily
forget your
he
half
finally made
stack
it
ladder.
back here.
TSA approved. It's a support ladder. Let me through. I need my
You
support
say
ladder. Or
did
it
you
could be
say
your
support
girlfriend.
ladder?
It's a support ladder. Yeah, because if you're a
That's
little Greek lady and you can't reach your curtains and you want your dirty pressure washer to go in your house, just get a step ladder or your step ladder. Or
it's
not.
to step in. Looks Looks like the
Yes,
sun is
Orange
coming out in
belly.
Utah. Everybody's starting to creep into the old
Cool.
Starbucks, the little Starby.
Everyone. Well, my neighbor's right outside the garage. He's doing his little grass strip there because it's hot in the mornings. But I was in Starbucks. I was in line this morning. I was like 5 deep because everyone was getting there thirsty with a free bakery item. So it's a hot commodity this morning. So I waited for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes in line, just waiting,
Why
waiting,
didn't
waiting.
anybody tell me I get a free pastry? I
It's
spent
because
like
it's only a
$8.
participating Starbucks locations. And so once two Fridays a month, they'll do a special $7 or $6. You get a bakery item and you're thirsty of choice. So I got this guy. So I'm going to be buzzing. I'm going to be sweating a lot at the job, which sucks. I always tell myself, don't drink that much coffee before work. And then I get to work and I'm sweating through my shirt. Yep,
Yeah,
not smart, but got to get going.
I need to just invest in some Starbucks or buy some stock. I've spent enough money up in this biatch.
No. Speaking of stocks, a while back I bought the stock Asset Industries for like 59 cents a piece. I bought 40 of them. The
I
stock shot up to
remember.
$15. I sold half, and now it's like went down to 6. I'm like, dang it, it's back up to 9 or 10. So I'm like, woohoo! So stock marketing. If you're doing Robinhood or something, tell me if you guys do stock options, stock trades. But Starbucks is one of the stock options that I'll buy like a week, expires in a week. So I'll buy like a $10 worth of stuff that it'll go up, and then when it goes up, I sell it. And sometimes I lose my A on it, but yeah. Have you ever tried doing the Robinhood or any of them stock things?
No, I'm terrified. I already have enough
Okay,
spending habits and I
sure,
spend money on things I shouldn't. So I'm
sure.
just terrified that, you know, it's kind of like the sports betting thing.
It's
Um,
dangerous, slippery slope.
yeah, for me,
You
I
take your
think it would
kidney.
be. I wake up somewhere, some random city and I'm missing.
Bathroom, so
Yeah,
did I.
I'm missing.
Yeah,
I got 14 stitches on one side and I feel
yeah,
sore, but I don't know why. Um,
exactly. Damn it, it happens.
I know a
But
lot about sports and I know a lot about a lot of different things and I know a lot about my personality, so I just try to stay away from that.
good
I
idea.
do I
Smart.
don't mind like when we were at the casino, I wouldn't mind I've still yet to place a bet at a sports book.
Hmm.
That would be something I
Me
would be
neither.
up for because I know that then I would be leaving. Once I place a
Right.
bet, it's fine. Um, but having an app on my phone, in my opinion, is dangerous for a cat like me.
But
But
it's the
what I was,
chasing the dopamine.
well, what I was going to say is if I'm at a gathering and we're all watching a game or something, somebody's got an app
Mhm.
open, I'll give them $10 to place a bet for me. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? But
Smart.
I'm not gonna have
Where's my fucking money, Chris? I won that bet. Sorry, man. I won $230 over the weekend because Josh Allen and Henry's running. Long story short, I had a happy run. So those don't happen
yeah.
very often. So I cashed out most of it, and I'm rolling the rest into some optional parlays. So I'm like, I do $2 at like $74 winning because I do like 5 different parlays. It just keeps me busy. It's fun. But
So
yeah. So are you doing
you
Final
dropped a
Fantasy football draft?
I'm not
Okay.
doing one this year. I did one I did Squeegee Life last year. And what happened was like
Okay.
a couple of the weeks I was gone or I was out of it and I wasn't paying attention. So I let my roster slip. And I felt like if I wasn't
Yeah.
100% involved or fully invested in it, that it wasn't fair for me to participate. I would have loved to have done it with the guys again, but I felt like I didn't give it my all last year and it was a poor representation of myself. So I didn't want to do that again.
No problem.
Just in case the same thing were to
Well, you're a
happen.
busy guy. You're flying around. You're doing soccer for Julian a lot. Working.
It's
It happens.
it is a lot, but and football is something that I do love and enjoy. It's really if I'm not at the soccer fields, Sunday is a day of rest, and it's kind of Marisa
Shoulder
allows
Shabbos.
yeah, Marisa allows me, my wife
My
allows me
wife.
to basically do nothing on Sundays during football season, and it's a great thing. So
Shoulder fucking
that's
Shabbos.
really how I love to spend my Sundays.
Cool.
You dropped a where's my money, Chris? And
Chris. Yeah.
it's
Well,
it's
it's
funny.
fun.
Nick
You
Williams
got a
sent
Chris
me
who
a
has the money.
video that he made the other day and that had a little portion of that in there. I'll have to send it
Do
over
that.
to you later. I don't know if
Cool.
Nick Williams, Master Squeegee, is still in the building, but it just made me think of him. So,
Cool. Cool. Random thoughts. Always fun.
mhm.
So, what's the weather like in Utah? Is it cooler than Arizona?
Oh yeah, we're at like, I don't know, 60 something right now.
Hmm,
I mean, I'm wearing a hoodie. That doesn't say much,
nice.
but and my hair's still wet after I got out of the shower. It's 58 degrees with a high of 79 today.
Terrible. That
Yeah,
sucks.
and in Phoenix it's gonna be like 105 or something.
Yeah, that's hot. Yeah, right now it's 75. We'll be 91, so I should be done with my job before it starts cooking.
So Craig
But
just said that he's got a fun idea with the postcards he has left. I can't wait to hear about it.
awesome.
Can't wait
Very
to hear
cool.
about it. So this week on the show, man, we had some pretty good guests, huh?
Yes, yeah, it was fun having Chris on. Fun having Chuck D. It was a nice week.
Yeah, I saw Chuck D. Yeah, I'm not, it's not for public, it's just for private. Tom, don't worry. Um um what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I saw some pictures of Chuck D's event that went down on Wednesday, and I'm really excited for him and happy that he got an opportunity to share with a bunch of um his friends and with people within his community. So that's always a good time and a great way to get your name out there. It's
For
really
sure.
cool. I'm stoked for him. And you're right, man. Chris was great. Um, you know what? I want to thank everybody who joined in on Wednesday. That was the
Thank you.
um, most interaction we've had in a show. I think the most viewers that we had during as well. It was a lot of fun.
Chris, Chris, is a great guy, draws a big crowd. We appreciate all he does for all the window cleaners. It's just the daily giveaways, freaking amazing. It's awesome. So great guy, great story. I mean, if you want to hear his story again, go to the WCR website and you can download and you should read the window cleaners marketing that he wrote back in 2009 or so. And it just gives you step by step. It has Craigslist and shit in there, but disregard. But how to brand yourself, how to attract customers, how to all that stuff. So if you're slow or if you're new to this, go download it on the website. It's a free. Do it. But
Yeah.
yes, a lot of wealth information. And WCR is dropping a lot of cool stuff coming up here this season, so season's not over with.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear some of the things that they're doing. I
Mhm.
don't have, I mean, he kind of dropped a little ideas about, trad tools coming, but I don't see that until next year.
Oh, yeah, not till next year,
Um,
but
or yeah, farther down.
that's what I
Uh,
mean is how the tread starts rolling out.
yeah, I'm anxious and excited to see. I know there's something coming in October, and I have a feeling there's something coming in December too. And I'm really, like I said, I'm excited to see what he's got popping. I'm excited to see what he's
Mhm.
got popping. So, so
Good
any
morning,
plans?
Zero Window Cleaning Products. Good morning, guys.
Hey, yo, what's up?
I'm going to be using their Boar's hair brush and water fed pole system this morning. Going to be using the Zero system to clean these windows. I'm going to approach the lady, she's going to be happy on there. I can love the driveway. I'm going to kind of upsell her on a deluxe package. My deluxe package is kind of OCD, but it helps the price. Is where I clean the windows traditionally first, brush out the sills and stuff, and then after that's all clean and I'm done, I'll go over again with a water fed pole just to get rid of the residual soaps in the corners and the frames and all that. My reasoning for doing so, besides madness, is letting them know that all the residual soaps is off the window, off the frames, and gone. That way, when the pollen hits it, when the dust or whatever, the breeze, nothing will stick to the window because the residual soaps will be rinsed and gone. So it also helps flush the sills and the bottom of the window. So it's like an upsell package, if you will. So I'm
Yeah.
bringing all my gear today, and hopefully it'll be a short day with the water fed pole. But if she wants the deluxe deeds, I'll give her the deeds. So we're gonna get that
I'll
done. So
give
I'm
her the
excited.
deed.
Cleaning
Listen
some
to you.
windows, as long as it's not. Oh yeah, Houston. 2 years ago, 2023, we had like 40 days of 100-degree plus weather, and I remember those days were like fucking terrible, dying outside. Now, this year, I think we have only 4 or 5 days above 100 degrees for the entire year. So we're coasting our way down to fall. And, hopefully the 90s is where it's going to stay at, and, mid 80s. I'd love working in that weather because it's not 98.
Yeah, we had, so that same year that you're talking about,
Hmm.
we had 40 plus days of 110 or higher. It was absolutely miserable.
F that
Yeah,
noise. Yeah. You
it was
sweat and fucking,
disgusting.
it dissolves before it hits the ground. That's insane. That's hot.
Yeah,
You know,
it is.
but that's global warming this year, I guess, isn't working. So we'll wait till next year. You know,
Yeah.
they got
What do you got
Tornado
planned?
Alley is. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, what do you got planned for the weekend? Making
Weekend,
big.
helping the wife out, doing some stuff around the house. We're gonna be doing a lot more DIY projects around here to get the house back in order. Uh, my son is turning 6 in October, so like when he was born, we put all projects aside. Long story short, is I got stuff I need to fix around the house, get ready in the next couple of weeks, um, and just get things organized. We've got a big garage sale coming up, I think a month from yesterday. So I'm also compiling all my squirreled away junk and stuff that I've got. I'm going to try and sell and get rid of, liquidate. Stuff I haven't used in 5, 10 years is going to go out in the front yard and see if I can get rid
Let
of
me
it.
ask you a
But
question.
this weekend is going through that. Go ahead.
Yard sale, does it cause any friction between you and the missus? You guys like when it's
No, not at all.
happening, like
No.
you guys start butting heads?
Oh, no. Nope. Nope. We're pretty much, we know we've got a lot of kids stuff, kids shoes, kids clothes when the kids were little. We decided we're done having kids, so now we can start phasing out the baby stuff. I also got totes and totes of stuff in my attic of stuff that I haven't looked at in years. So we're going to take all that down and out, look at it, and then sort it, sell it, bin it, whatever. So that's on the agenda this weekend for a little bit, and just doing some outside chores. I'm holding off jobs till next Monday. I'm taking the weekend to kind of recharge, help out the wife, get everything rolling, and I'm back at it next week with gutters and windows. So this weekend, just cruising. What are you up to?
Just gonna do some soccer. I guess the kids are gonna do putt golf tonight, mini golf. They were gonna go to a
Neat.
Real Salt
Love
Lake
it.
City game, which is a soccer game. But it sounds like they're not doing that and they're doing putt instead. So I'll
Putt putt.
just chill. The games tomorrow and Sunday are both at 11 a.m. So I've got pretty much, after 1 o'clock, I'm free. And then I don't come home till Monday morning. Flights were
Cool.
ridiculously expensive on Sunday. The amount of money
Yeah,
that I saved by flying on Monday not only will get me a room the next day, but yeah, so we're just gonna hang out and watch everybody rush immediately right after their game on Sunday and then take it nice and slow and just take our time. You know what I haven't
there it
done yet
is.
is I haven't booked a room for Sunday yet, so I got to figure out if I'm going to stay in the same hotel or if I'm going to go closer to the airport. I'll figure that out.
Interesting. A lot of decisions.
Not
A lot of
really. I try to
decisions.
make all that shit lined up. The only thing is just like I said, finding that room. Um, it
Cool.
might just be most convenient for me to pay whatever they're charging at this hotel for Sunday night. It's not bad. I'm already comfortable there. They do free breakfast, so you know.
That's always good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good
Cool.
location too. It's directly across the street from a mall. There's a sports bar within walking distance. There's a Maverick gas
Get your
station.
wangs.
Chicken bangs. There's a gas
Yeah.
station that's open 24 hours next door, so I'm pretty good to go.
Awesome. You got it all lined up. Well, that's cool. Well, enjoy your time there in Sandy, Utah. Uh,
Sandy,
I hope,
Sandy.
yeah, it's Greece. My brother, we used to rent movies from the library all the time because it was free. I remember I saw it as a kid, for whatever reason, the movie Grease maybe 7 or 15 times, you know, and I don't know. That's why I got this strange obsession with Olivia Newton-John. Just her hair, so curly. Just kidding. At the
You
end,
said Olivia Newton. That's my favorite.
no, that's Eddie Stewart's favorite. He's got the 8 tracks and all that 80s flair. He's got the lunchbox. But yeah, so it's going to be a good day. I'm going to be putting around this lady once I get the driveway done, move on to the windows, and I'm making a more conscious decision to take more photos now and also get some footage. So I've actually got my cone pod, my tripod, and so I set it up and I've been doing some driveway cleanings, like the fast
Well, that's
loop
cool.
with music. So I'm getting that today. It's going to be a driveway cleaning and then a window cleaning. So It's probably just going to do the front of her house. She's got, of course, the upper and bottom windows all over the damn thing. So we'll see what kind of package she wants. If I do them trad, I've got the my stack ladder today. I'll be able to climb up, reach out and touch those babies, or just waterfed pull that thing from the ground and just call it a day. But she's got what is it, 29 to 40 screens. So I priced them at $4 a screen removable. But in the estimate, because I know she's walks like an Egyptian, but we're not going to do that. I knocked them down 25% off screen cleaning. All right, so $4 goes to $3. So 30 screens times $3 is 90 extra bucks, and that makes sense because the amount of time I sit there and do 5 of these, do it 5 times, flip it 5 times each corner. It is about a minute a screen. On top of that, the
Yeah.
3 minutes it takes to set up the ladder, climb up, and then get that bitch off. So always make a screen cleaning worth it. So I'm excited today because it's priced right, and I'm happy, and it's going to be a good job. So hopefully the weather
Nice.
participates. Everything's cool. I had a job over there last week. Came out, my tire was flat, so I had to change a trailer tire a couple days ago. So that's still full on air because it was actually a fixed flat that I fixed before. So knock on wood, she's still good. Got to take the old tire into the trailer shop and get that flipped for $60. So they put a new tire in case I have an emergency. Always have a backup. Always have a backup for pretty much everything.
Speaking of backups, you know what I did yesterday, like a dumbass?
Hmm.
I left the hotel without fully charging my phone.
Oof.
So by the time I got to the second gig, the place that had the most beautiful pictures that I could have possibly gotten, some great footage, like
Hmm.
the backyard at the second house we went to yesterday was beautiful.
Yep.
What are they, Japanese plum tree? They had like
Marbles.
six different colored trees in the backyard. There's a huge mountain in the background, like green grass, all
Beautiful.
sorts of different colors, light and shade, and beautiful sun. And I
Uh,
didn't have
fun,
fucking fully
fun play.
charged phone.
That sucks.
Very
So,
disappointed in myself. But
yep.
Mr. Coletti was able to get a couple shots.
Nice.
Hopefully he got some fun stuff out of it. He's quite the photographer. He has a dope ass camera, so we'll see what he comes up with.
Cool.
I made a couple videos on TikTok or whatever. They're all right, but I don't do anything special. I just do auto cut and add some tunes and put it out there. So they're out there on TikTok at Goo Gets It, GOO Gets It. So you can hit me up there if you
Goo
want.
gets it. Wow.
You want to let people know what we got cooking next week?
No, okay. Uh,
So next week on Monday morning, it's still going to be me, I believe, coming to you live from the SLC from Salt Lake City / Sandy, Utah. The
Sandy.
invitation is still open. If any window cleaners that are in the area want to come out and meet me at Starbucks or at my hotel, you're welcome to join me. You can sit down. I'll buy you a cup of coffee. Yeah, that's still an open invite. Wednesday, we are going to have Groovy Bubbles. Jason Rain's in the building.
Groovy Bubbles.
Today
Awesome.
he
Very
he
cool.
texted in. He said he was in Philly today. I don't know what he's doing in Philly, but that's pretty
Getting a
awesome.
cheesesteak.
Maybe, but Groovy Bubbles will be in the
Maybe.
building on Wednesday, saying what up, giving an introduction to himself. You and I have talked about him a little bit
Cool.
in the past. I dig his content and I just want to learn more about him. So I asked him to come on the
Yeah.
show
It's
and say
groovy.
what's up.
Yep.
And then Friday, a mentor, somebody that I consider a friend, a mentor of mine. I just thinking about him coming on the show makes me light up from ear to ear. Mr. Mike Nichols. Yeah, dude, he is just a bright
He's
spot
happy.
in a
He's
lot
happy.
of people's lives.
Great guy. Mhm.
Great person. I lean on him for all sorts of things, and a lot of it isn't window cleaning. Sometimes when I have some questions about faith or whatever, I can lean on Mike, and I am extremely excited and happy to have him join us on the show. And I can't wait to. If anybody doesn't know Mike that is in the rooms, and anybody hasn't had the opportunity to pick his brain or just to be around him, Friday's going to be a great chance. I know you won't be in the same room as he, but you'll be able to just soak it all in, the greatness
Yes.
that is
Zoom
Mike.
snuggles. Yeah.
So yeah, Jake just popped in. Nick Coletti is an awesome photographer. Most of the pics floating around from the 2024 huge, and the calendar pick cover pick is his pick. And
Cool.
Jake's right. Nick is an awesome photographer. He is an amazing guy too. Super calming, not overly hyper, not super, wild, like, full of
I like
energy like some of us. So his energy was great, exactly what I needed for yesterday. And yeah, it just made me feel like I was at home, and it was a lot of fun yesterday. So the week has
very
been
cool.
wonderful. I think we've had great guests on, and it's it's wonderful to think that we have such a fun community to come and join us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I can't thank everybody enough.
Yeah. Thank you for tuning in,
Evan, thank
guys.
you for joining us, dude.
Good
Um,
morning.
Deeds, we're about to wrap up. We've crushed it for about 50 minutes. Is there anybody that you want to say thanks to? Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Just shout out to everybody out there. Thanks for watching, supporting our channel. We're trying to improve, tweak some things as we're going along, trying to learn new things so we can grow and do fun stuff for our channel. We're gonna have some fun giveaways here in the future, some cool
Yeah.
guests. So stay tuned to your regularly scheduled programming, 7:30 a.m. Central, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Change your rubbers.
Change your rubbers. Deeds, you nailed it. Check it, man. I'm gonna thank your wife once again,
Mm-hmm.
Kylie, for helping us out with doing some of the media and the social media and artwork and Canva and stuff like that. We appreciate you very much. I want to thank my wife for allowing me
My
to
wife.
leave early and do things like this and come out and work with window cleaners in different cities and different states. So Marisa, thank you. You don't really watch these things, but if you
If
do,
she
thank
does, thanks.
you, babe. I want to thank the Utah peeps, Coletti, Jake Van O, and James Riley, Zen. I'm gonna see James and Jake later today. Get some lunch.
Cool.
I don't know what we're doing, Greek or Asian, but
Do
it'll be one
Greek
of
in
those, I
honor of that
guess.
little Greek lady. Yeah.
Get that little Greek lady. So that's what
Opa.
we're gonna be doing today. I want to thank Chuck D. It was great to hear his story on Monday and get to know him a little bit. And then last but not least, I want to thank Chris. It was great for him to come in. He
Mm-hmm.
was he and or Alex were one of the first people after Tom that we really wanted to get in here. And Chris was unavailable that day. Alex was super kind and joined us. And before I even had a chance, or before I even put in a request to ask Chris to come back in, he reached out. So to have him reach out to us made me feel like we're doing something right. It made me feel like our voices are being heard, and it felt awesome, dude. So I'm super proud and
His support means a lot. Yeah.
yeah, I'm super proud and blessed to be a part of this industry. Super proud that we get to do it here in Pro Window. And I'm super glad that guys from other, I guess, groups and everybody are coming together and just letting our voices be heard, and we're sharing with one another what's going on in our lives. Because I think the more dialogue that we get going, and the more coffee talks that we have, the more mornings that we get to share with one another, the better. And the feedback we're getting is great. So I appreciate everybody for putting up with our show, for putting up with our
Putting up with our
personalities.
show. Yeah.
Yeah, for putting up with our personalities and our idiosyncrasies and our wackiness. So I hope everybody has a great
Wacky
day.
tacky.
I can't wait to see
Yes.
you guys on Monday, man.
Yeah. It'll be a good weekend. Make it a good weekend. Be safe. Be careful. Go make some money or enjoy yourselves. Change your rubbers.
Yeah, and if you Deeds told you to change your rubbers, if you have any loved ones out there that you haven't talked to in a while, and you feel like you should reach out to them, don't wait. Reach out to them, tell them you love them, give them a hug, give them a high five, do whatever, pat them on the back. slap them on the booty, whatever it is that you do. I don't know, but let them know you love them.
Yes.
So have a great
Yep.
day, guys. Change those rubbers, and I
Thank
hope
you,
the
guys.
passion bucket's full. Peace
Keep it
out.
real.